One perspective details. Okay, so your set of windows may be different than what I've got. I redrew this, so this may not be exactly from one of the classroom ones. Okay, so we've got windows, windows door, sign, windows, door. Okay, we're going to get the details on this guy. I'm just going to move along quickly. You can pause and slow it down and fast forward as we go. So as you can see, my ruler is laying at the very bottom of my paper. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to create the dotted line going down the center of the street. Okay. Our street's centered up in the middle of our paper. So I'm going to give you 3 measurements to make dots at the bottom. Okay. And if you want, I'm looking at number 6 right here. Now 6 is the center, just like it was here. I'm going to go 3 notches to the left of 6, and I'm going to make a dot. And I'm going to go 3 notches right of 6. 1, 2, 3. So not 1/4 of an inch, a little bit less. 1, 2, 3. 6 be right here. And I went 3 notches either way. If you go a little bit bigger, it's okay. All right. Now when you send these lines to your vanishing point, you really want to use them lightly because we're going to end up erasing. Okay? So right now, I've just got a long center line. Okay, so our center line on our roads is going to be just like our sidewalks. These things are not only going to get shorter, but they'll get closer together. So the gap between them. So let's say this is my first one. Erase a little bit. Start my next one. Erase a little bit. Getting them shorter, closer together. Okay, so all I did was just draw the 2 lines. And I started with one, I erased a little bit, started with another one, erased a little bit, made another one. So now we've got the center line going down our street. All right, so let's take a look at this doorway right here. Instead of having this door flush with the front, we're going to have our door in a little bit. All right, so you're going to have to really stay with me. We're going to measure a little bit. Maybe we won't measure a little bit. All right. I've got my pencil pointed right here. That's the inside frame line of my door. Parallel to my horizon line, going left to right. I'm just going to make a little line coming off that corner there, and it's going to go in my doorway 2 or 3 notches. Let's say 3 to 4 notches. Okay. So that line right here. Leave my pencil pointed at that. So I came from the corner, took a straight line in, just like we would if we were going off of our buildings. Okay. From there, I'm going to draw a line and go straight up and just hits the bottom of my door. Okay, so I went in and up. So it's kind of created a wall on one side there. Okay, that's also created a point or a corner. I'm going to take this corner right here and I'm going to line it up with my vanishing point, and I'm going to draw a line through the rest of my doorway. Now my door would be here. Have side, I have a bottom part there where there'd be a welcome mat, what have you. Doorknob or whatnot there if you want to make one. Okay. Alright, so we've got a side of a door here. You'd have your welcome mat or what have you there. Okay, so we've got some windows facing us. These are our closest windows to us, so we need to get something there. Okay, we can do curtains, we can do mini blinds. You can make it look like there's a desk there, a table there, a picture on the wall, whatever. Okay, so sometimes people would have curtains kind of pulled back or drawn back. Sometimes they're laying there, so we're going to kind of getting the wrinkles in them. But a lot of times people will, they're trying to get sunlight, they'll kind of tie their curtains back. Okay. All right, if you want to draw something in there, feel free. Maybe you've got a table there. Maybe somebody's got a cup of coffee. Saucer there. The smoke coming off the coffee. Be creative. Maybe somebody's sitting there playing their Xbox. Since this is a different apartment, hey, maybe we got some mini blinds. You know, and I don't know about you guys, but when I'm at home and I pull the string on my mini blinds, they very rarely do they go up straight. They always kind of go up one side or the other when I pull that string. So I may just make mine look all bunched up, like somebody's pulled the string and just left it. Okay, maybe my string is kind of dangling there. There's a lot open here, guys, so maybe you're seeing a doorway of a room. There's the door to enter the bedroom there. Okay, so maybe I just got a doorway or something there that's going into the bedroom, into the hallway, or maybe that's the front door of the apartment. It's a hallway coming in. I'm going to put some mini blinds here, but guess what? Those mini blind lines have to come from my vanishing point, okay? So, I may make one closed and one open, who knows? These mini blinds, remember, if you're on the side of a building and your lines aren't going up and down, you're going to your what? Your vanishing point, that's right. Looks like there's a table or something in there. Do what you guys want. Okay. Well, this is an obvious. Let's just do a sign and a door. Okay. I don't have any door frames on my doors yet, so we're going to fix that. Okay. Hey, this can be whatever you want. If you want it to be a shop and they make banana splits, let's make some banana splits. You know, if that's a Nike shop, Nike outlet, Under Armour outlet, hunting store, gaming store, doesn't matter. Whatever you want it to be. Okay. Mine's an art store, of course. Art class, got some pencils, paintbrushes there. Okay, whatever you want it to do. You know, maybe you got a little sign over here on the side of your building. It says no parking, don't go down this alley. No parking sign there, who knows? Okay. We're going to jump over to the left side. Here's what I want to do. I want to put an awning hanging over this door. Sometimes you'll see awnings in hotels. You used to see them up on a square all the time, kind of made out of umbrella material. It's what you'd kind of hide under if it's raining outside, if you're outside. Okay? So I'm going to start at this corner right here, okay, and we're just going to make a triangle shaped awning. So if you look here, this corner, I'm going to draw a line not straight out, not straight down, but I'm going to kind of go at an angle, just kind of what you think a 45-degree angle is. I'm going to hit about here, the middle of my door. Okay, so I've just drawn this line right here. Now you guys, consider isosceles triangle. Okay, so I'm trying to create a triangle. So that line goes right back in. I guess it'd help if I made it straight, huh? I'll color that in so you guys can see it really well. Well, I've got a point or a corner. What do I do with points and corners? Well, you send them the vanishing points. I'm going to line this point up, and I'm going to draw a line that goes past my door a little bit. Okay. Parallel line, so if this line's 45 degrees, so is that one. I'm going to color it in. I like to color in the, kind of like we did. We checkered the floor of our hallway drawing. Just little gray tones and things like that are going to help break up all the lines. Kind of ease your eyes a little bit. Now, if you want poles coming down, sidewalk, go for it. Okay. Now, this can be a big shop, so this can be whatever you want it to be. Just to make it a store, shop, whatever, kind of like we did over here. Mine's going to be a music store. Things like that. Okay? So I'm going to have music items in my windows. I want this to be believable. A little acoustic guitar there. Nice little electric bass or something there. Maybe we got some drums or something over here. So stuff in my window. Okay. Getting things going. Got a door down here. Probably a double door, shop door. Maybe I'll put one of those kind of handles on each side where you kind of pull it open. Okay. Alright. Maybe you've got street signs or something here. And see my side of my building here where my pencil's coming to. Let's say right here. I'm going to line that up with my vanishing point, and maybe I'll have a couple park lines there. Maybe that's my parking, my lines to park. Okay. Well, I told you guys we would see, gutters or sewer drains, every now and then. Just kind of shade an area here and there on a curb. Okay. Told you guys see pancake shapes again. Pancake shape. Maybe we got a sewer manhole cover there. You're going to have some cracks in the street and your sidewalk. You know, when I was in Charlotte, North Carolina, not too long ago, and everywhere you went, there were these beautiful flower pots. You know, people had flowers everywhere. Think about something that you see a lot on city streets. Trash cans. Of course, last time I was in the city, I saw lots of trash cans, but it didn't seem like anybody could make their trash to the trash can. So maybe you got some trash just kind of flowing out over the top of it. Okay. Maybe we got some flower pots or something over here. A lot of times in these cities, you run out of room, and you know they don't have, well, the air conditioners a lot of time aren't on the ground. A lot of times they'll put them on top of the building. So let's put an air conditioner right here. Okay. So essentially, what I'm doing is I'm going to make a shape and then add dimension to it. So I'm over here. Let's just say, I don't know. Let's just draw a little square right there. Well, we've been using the top right corners. Use that corner right there, send it to my vanishing point. And a lot of times these things have those kind of grid things on them. You're going to see pipes hanging out of them. Things like that. Okay, I'm going to put those. You know, you could even come over here. You know, sometimes in these cities they don't have any room. So where am I going to put my billboards? Well, I'll just put it right there. This could be for your favorite concert coming up. This could be for the Nike outlet. This could be for your favorite sports team in that town, what have you. Okay, you know, if you would like to, if you have some time, I'd like to see one of these buildings maybe get bricked. That may be something you guys don't have time to do before you get out of here, and I understand that. Okay, so I would like to see an AC unit, air conditioner here. Okay, let's not worry about one here. Sometimes you're going to have cracks and things in a building. You know, a lot of times when I lived down south, you'd have this putty over brick buildings, and it would plaster, and it would crack off. Then you'd have this crack in the side of a building, and you'd see bricks going through the crack. You know, if you want to do something like that, that's fine. Okay. So shop, apartment. You know, if you decide you want to put anything on the doors, you know, signs and stuff are just like windows. Those are going to have to come from the vanishing point, top and bottom. You know, maybe these are Main Street apartments. I don't know. You could even put a sign there if you wanted. Okay? So this will pretty much take us to the end for details. You know, we want to see some trash cans, some street signs. We didn't get any street lights or signs on the sidewalks for right now. Just kept it basic. So if we can get caught up to this point here, if you get this a little early, you know, think about putting some gray tones on here. You don't have to shade it. You know, maybe, hey, my window frames are a little bit darker than the windows, or what have you. Just kind of break things up. Okay. Good luck to you. I'll see you on Thursday.